Welcome to Dynamic Minds. It's your boy Isaac here.
And you got Leo in the background. What's good with y'all?
We out here celebrating actually our
1 year on YouTube.
just talking about and reminiscing on, this whole year that we just had. It's crazy to think it's only been a year because it's felt like a lot longer from where we were when we dropped our first video to this very podcast right here.
I've been getting that shit every single day. What Isaac was saying, the growth was in every area. We've grown on YouTube, but the most important part for all of this, why we even started in the first place, aside from YouTube, was our growth mindset wise. Physically, mind, body, soul. We're trying to grow in every area.
We've been watering each other. It's been quite the year for each other. Just a lot of changes and a lot of different situations we've been in. I feel like with watering each other, bro, we've been pretty good at it. It's not like that we need each other, but we need each other.
It's a mastermind, bro. That's how I see it. Russ said this shit, bro. You just need that one person. That one person that's going to believe in your vision. That one person that's going to want it as bad as you or more than you. When you have that person, you have no choice but to grow. That's why I surround myself with you, bro. This whole entire year has been a commitment to this mastermind in order for us to grow in every area of our lives. And as you could already tell, bro, as I water you, I'm actually watering myself back too, bro. There's multiple instances when I would talk to you about certain situations that you're going through. And then I look back into what I'm going through and I'm like, that applies to me too. Let me apply that shit. Because he's right. That applies to me. It always applies to me. And the same thing goes for you. When you tell me something, I know for a fact that the reason why you're telling me is because you're pretty much telling yourself as well. This whole entire fucking year has been crazy. We've had some fucking big ass waves came crashing down. We kept sailing. We kept sailing through the storm and we made it out. And now we're going to keep sailing.
We definitely are sailing. It's always about sailing more. Stay sailing, because I feel like sometimes a lot of us get caught up in just
distractions.
The storm, bro.
Straight up,
The
distractions.
Storm.
That storm.
We get caught up in the storm.
Them thunderstorms.
We fell off that boat. We're not sailing
lightning.
No more.
And that was too many analogies, but you get the point. You get caught up with the daily life. You get caught up in autopilot just like everyone else. That's why we have this mastermind. That's why this mastermind exists, because that's to pretty much pull us the fuck out of there. Let's call it the Matrix. Let's pull us out of the fucking Matrix in order for us to be, like fucking Neo, bro. We the ones. That's what Dynamic Mind is all about. We're here to share how we got the fuck out the Matrix, how we got out of the daily trap of everyone else living life that they're not fucking fully fulfilled with. Because I'm trying to live a life that I'm fulfilled with. I'm trying to live a life that I'm proud of, that my kids will be proud of. That's the main reason why this has even been a vision. I want to fucking die and be someone that changed people's lives. And I'm not going to die. I promise you, I am not going to die until that happens. Until I change people's lives, like, for the better. Not even change, but at least improve. That's all I want. I want y'all to fucking realize what the fuck you're capable of and rise above it. Rise above every situation that you're going through. Rise through the pain. Rise through, your heart getting broken or you not getting what the fuck you want out of your life. Like, rise above that and claim what's rightfully yours, which is the life of abundance, a life that you design, no one else.
That's what I had the pleasure of dealing with this past year.
Sheesh.
Leo just popping off and just spitting facts. Just going back to what you said, Leo, you are who you surround yourself with.
Facts.
And if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are like-minded as far as, wanting to grow, you're just going to stay the same. And nobody wants to stay the same, but we all stay the same in some way.
And you know what's crazy about that, bro? How you said that? It's so fucking true. Like, you ask anybody, nobody want to fucking stay the same, right? But nobody want to take inventory. Nobody want to look at themselves in the mirror and realize that they've been doing the same shit. That's why they keep getting the same shit. And I was guilty of that. And I'm pretty sure you are too, bro. Like, we're all guilty of it. But the truth of the matter is, or the actual question is, what the fuck are you willing to do about it?
How bad do you fucking want it, bro?
Bad.
How bad do we want it? Want it bad. You don't gotta put that in there.
You're editing it. Bro, I need you to learn this side of the game.
I feel it,
I
bro.
got a full podcast to run too. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
I feel that. See,
It's love.
keeping me
It's
locked
love.
in, bro. Keeping me locked in. What did I drop?
Hey, and y'all already know, like, if I could do it, you could do it too. And if you could do it, I could do it too. You know what I'm saying? There's no limits. The only limitation we have are the ones we set for ourselves. We either make the time or we make the excuses. We cannot have both. You know, lately I've been super distracted. I admit it. But that's done and over with. After watching our first video again, made me realize how far we've come. And I'm fucking emotional right now thinking about it because I know for a fact that we had it inside us to become farther than where we're at right now. I know that shit for a fact, bro. Like, I feel that shit in my fucking soul. And for me to have this type of result with the type of mentality I have, like, I feel like I'm settling, and I promise you it's not gonna happen again. No. Fuck that. I'm done settling for the person I used to be. It's time to fucking rise up. If I could do it, y'all can fucking do it too.
We're doing it. Dynamic minds, more than y'all need to be tapping in with us, we need to be tapping into ourselves. Because I agree with that, bro. You know, like we have it in us. We can do it.
We've already been doing it.
There's people that are, they're in better positions than us. Gets me mad sometimes, bro. Like, mad at myself, mad at, like, how far I let myself settle. Like, I could be in such a greater situation than I am now, but I can't if I'm going to keep settling.
And another thing, bro, like, I understand how you feel about that because that's our ego talking. Instead of us acting on whatever it is that we need to do, we're looking at other people and see where they went, and when they're not even worried about nobody else. It's time to stop fucking worrying about everybody and start worrying about us. Like you said, stay tapped in within us, and everyone else they got no fucking choice but to tap in. That's what it is. We're gonna be so tapped in. We're gonna be so in tune. You guys have no fucking choice but to tune in.
It's just like that video you were showing me earlier, bro. It's not just about manifesting something.
Right.
It's about figuring out what's blocking what you want to manifest.
And where you're putting your energy to. I know what's blocking me. It's me. And now I'm gonna be impeccable with my word. And I'm gonna say it right here, right now. I will put my energy only towards what serves me and my purpose. Dynamic minds, my mastermind, my relationships, especially my relationship with myself. That's where my energy will go. I promise you that. Mark my word. And we're gonna talk about this again in a year, and y'all gonna see. I mean this shit. This is a paradigm shift. I feel it. I feel it. And real quick, Isaac called me out on something today at the gym. And now on no funny shit though, and for real, I take that shit to heart. I felt that. I felt it. And that's why we a mastermind, bro. Like, get you somebody that will call you the fuck out when you're fucking lacking or when you're fucking simping. Straight up. Get you somebody that will call you the fuck out. Because if you don't, then you don't have real friends around you. Those are fucking fake motherfuckers that. And that's gonna change. Mark my words. I'm here and I'm right now.
We're growing, bro, and that's from the start we've been accountability partners. I feel like that's also an area we can grow in as well, as learning how to keep each other accountable. Same with me, man, and when I'm fucking up, when I'm slack, I know you're not about to do me like this, bro. Like, cause it's not just me, it's us, bro. We're dynamic minds.
It goes both
If
ways.
I'm doing
Right.
myself a certain way that affects dynamic minds, then I'm doing us. Like, it's not good, bro. Like, I can't be doing that.
Yep.
We gotta really keep each other motivated, like you said, keep each other out of the matrix, man, because it's hella easy to fucking slip into it
For
and
sure.
stay in there. But I feel like
For
once
sure.
we're so called out,
Awareness is what's gonna keep us out of it.
and it almost sounds like not silly, but just like, people would say, well, I'm always aware. Why wouldn't I not be aware that I'm in the matrix?
Or sometimes it feels too much. Like we have to do too much in order to stay out of it or just be aware of what we're doing. You know? because we're comfortable. And that's the thing that, we need to face. That's the thing I need to face right now, which I'm realizing is I have to go back to my roots, which is remain uncomfortable at all times. Shower cold water, do shit that you don't want to fucking do. The more you do that, the more aware and the more easier it becomes. And that's something, back to basics pretty much, everything you learn, like why, how, what, like everything. But how was your year for you, bro? Because I did talk about my year and like Heike, how a little bit of everything, how it went. But how was your year for you?
One of the hard years, but
No,
it's
no,
like
I get it. It's not a struggle hard year. It's more of a self struggle. Cause I felt like same thing for me. Like I've been in the worst position, but yet this year was super fucking difficult to go through. You know what I mean? And it's because this time we're not struggling towards our circumstances or what's going on around us. We were Me personally, I don't know if you could speak for this, bro, but I was struggling with myself. That's what it was, and that's what it was so hard. And no pity party, bro. That shit's not fucking easy. It takes somebody that's fucking have the will of a god to try to fucking go through that shit. And we doing that shit every day.
I do feel that. Yeah, it's a self struggle. I like how you were able to explain that, bro. It's definitely an internal thing. My year's been, aside from being hard, bro, like good, just growth wise. Like I'm not where I want to be, but I'm happy that I'm growing and that I did not fall back and that I'm still wanting and committed to doing what I want to do. And like even more so now that we're having this conversation, like I feel very motivated, bro. Like I feel inspired. I feel like the fire inside of me that seems to like dull down at times, bro, is like fucking flickering. And it's only flickering when we're together, bro. Like at its fullest potential.
Mastermind, pivotal, bro. Pivotal to the
Like you
growth of
said,
Dynamic Minds LLC.
paradigm shifting.
Yeah. You feel that shit too, right? Okay, so it's not just
It's
me.
paradigm
You
shifting,
feel
bro.
that shit, bro, like straight up. Like we're literally calling ourselves out. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even no like, oh, I have to be accountable. Like, this has to fucking happen in order for us to get to the next level. That's how I see that. This has to happen in order for us to get to the next level. And this is why this is the first fucking episode. Because there's gonna be more to come. There's gonna be more to come. So I ask you about your year.
Yes.
What do you look forward to in the next year? When we do this shit again, 2023, what are you gonna say about yourself?
When you say something like that to me, it really tells me, bro, or like the way I want to put it is just like this. Put your fucking money where your fucking mouth is, bro. And like that's it, like that's all I gotta say. This next year, that's really the fucking theme, bro.
No, I
Like
no,
it's a
I
theme,
actually get
bro.
what you mean
It's a
because
theme.
now we are starting off with foundation. You know what I mean? Now it's just all about fucking action. And that's why I ask you that question because I told you, you know what I'm saying, like where my part is. And yes, I right now at this moment I could admit I do not have a clear vision of where I'm going, but I will make it happen. I will get clarity, and I will commit to that shit. Like I said, by next year.
It's gonna be a crazy year. I feel like this is gonna be one of many fucking amazing years for us, bro, as far as Dynamic Minds. Individually as well. Like why when we're capable of doing so much more, are we still settling? Like you know what I mean? Like we could be doing so much more things and not like monetarily wise or whatever you want to call it, materialistically, but just changing people's lives, making an impact. Cuz that's what it's about, we could be doing more. We could be having more individuals that we're touching, bro, that we make a difference in their life and from they can say like, that we at least were able to help them in some type of way.
I love how we're having this conversation right now because I feel like it was much needed for the both of us. I know we're recording and all, but to me, it's not like we're even recording. I feel like we are tapped in to that mastermind mentality, and that's exactly what's needed, bro. It's time for both of us to gain clarity, and I'm gonna make a plan. I'm gonna send it to you, and we're both gonna fucking do it. We're both gonna commit because I'm done settling, bro. I don't know about you, but I am done settling. I am done settling for the job I have, for the relationships I have, for the relationship with myself that I have, for the growth that I'm not taking, sleeping on myself. You know, I've said that shit like a month ago, but I still feel that way. Like, I am done sleeping on myself. I have so much fucking potential for me to just be sleeping it all away. I'm 27 fucking years old. Like, I'm about to be 30. And mark my words, by the time I'm 30, I'm going to be successful. We're going to be successful. We have no choice because we're not settling anymore. We're out of that. This is what this paradigm shift is all about. And I don't care, what anybody thinks. Like, this is what this paradigm shift that I'm talking about is all about. Yes, there's a fucking full moon right now. And I see that shit. And that shit looks so fucking bright. And I don't know if it's affecting my energy in some way, but that's a paradigm shift. And I call that shit a sign. That's a motherfucking sign right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's confirmation that our conversation right now hold weight to the fucking universe. How bright that fucking moon is shining right now, that's exactly how bright our fire is going to be for the next year and for the next year for the rest of our lives. That's how I see that. I'm committing to that. My bad. I'm over here
Leo's
going
going
off
off,
again. Again.
I'm telling you.
Typical.
I'm telling y'all, this is the Leo.
This is what he deals with every
This is what
time,
I
man.
got. Get yourself a Leo, or subscribe to Dynamic Minds.
Oh, yeah, definitely subscribe because I'm one of one. You know what I'm saying? And so is all of y'all. Every single one of you guys. Like, you guys are one of one. Just make yourself to be the person that you want to be. That's all there is to it. Even I'm saying that to myself, but that is all there is to it. And even I fell at that. You know? Because I've been committed. But you know what? I forgive myself. I definitely forgive myself because if I don't, I'm just gonna be mad at myself, and then I'm gonna find myself in action because I could have done it better. I should have done this while I was doing that, and I'm gonna overthink about it, and I'm gonna end up not doing nothing about it. I know myself already. I already took inventory of this. I already note this. I already jot this shit down on my notepad. I be doing that shit for real. That's like a habit for me now. And that's what this paradigm shift is all about. Again, like I said, like, I'm facing myself. I am the obstacle that's in my way. And it's time to fucking move, Leo. You know what I'm saying? Pablo, whoever, my ego. It's time to fucking move. And we moving in the same direction because we're harmonized right now. You know what I'm saying? We're linked up. We're tapped in. Stop looking at the time, bro, because Jeff Lowe's, he be spitting out 47 minutes of shit, and I'm trying to do the same thing. Let's go.
We're about to.
Let's
Hey,
go. Shout out Jeff Lowe's.
that's what
I
I think about,
appreciate you, man.
bro.
Yeah, bro. If you have 5 hours of podcast, the way I see it, your podcast is more for you than it is for everyone else. But whoever fucks with it, fucks with you. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. As long as we're speaking our truth and we're learning something and we're connecting, I think that's all there is to it. Because I'm thinking about this podcast, like, I don't care who listens to it. I don't. Because the way I see it, like, this is more for me and you than it is for any of these people. And if you guys find value to that, I appreciate it. You know, go ahead and follow, subscribe, you know. But on some reality shit, we're doing this for us, not for you. Just being real. Doing it for us. For the person that we're going to become, you know. And if you want to improve in any way, do something for you too. Stop settling. As you guys can tell by what we're saying right now, we've been settling and we tired of it. And if you're tired of settling, fucking stop. That's all there is to it. Like, just stop and start something new. Start. Like how we're starting this episode. Like,
Just pull out the mics, press start.
yeah, for real. 26 minutes into this, and we're still talking. You know, yes, we're gonna edit this freaking audio, but the point is, we're putting in the work. Doesn't matter how we put in the work. We put in the work. You know, like what Lil Wayne, like that Lil Wayne TikTok video, like, just, bro, ammo. That's what we're doing right now. We're just producing ammo. Ammo. Know what I'm saying?
Somebody needs to hear it, bro. Not just me or you. But like, think about all the other people out there that need to hear something like that as well. That's why we're going back to who you surround yourself with. Not as well.
No, yeah, for real. That does go back to who you surround yourself with.
Telling you, man.
If you surround yourself with bums, you're gonna be a fucking bum. If you surround yourself with winners, you're gonna be a winner. If you surround yourself with somebody that's trying to grow, you guys are gonna grow together because y'all finna figure it out. That's how you create a mastermind. This mastermind is literally one of one. One me, one Isaac. One of one. Literally. Feel me? Find somebody who thinks like you. Find somebody that wants to grow as much as you and commit to growth.
Commit for it for the long term, not for the moment.
And that's what commitment is. Commitment's fucking long term. It was never short term. A year ago, we started this with multiple people. And now it's just me and him. The way I see it, if you stay true to yourself and you decide who you become, the right people will surround you. The right people will surround you. You don't have to fake shit for nobody. You don't have to fake appearance, lifestyle for anyone.
I feel like this one sounds so corny, bro, but that's why they say real recognize real, bro.
It's true. It's only corny because we have multiple people in our lives that says it multiple times, and it just doesn't make sense. Because if you were really that real, you would recognize your own self, just like how we recognize ourselves. But the truth of the matter is, you don't recognize yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't make the improvements. You know who you are.
I love how you just go off and you're just like, nah, you're just chilling at that. You know, like you're like a firework that just right after you're done, you just sit there all quiet.
I feel it, bro. It's just I feel like it just has to be said, and I wrote that down. I'm not afraid to say anything anymore. There's no point on being afraid. I feel like fear held me back so much, bro. Fear, false evidence appearing real. That's just not real. What's real is how I feel about, manifesting the life I want. What's real is my relationship with you and how this mastermind is created. What's real is where we're going to be a year from now. You know what I mean? What's real is the type of impact we provide to people just by being ourselves. I think that's real. And real recognize real. And that's why you and I stand tall right here, right now. We're in a fucking pedestal. As we should be. That became an ad lib.
But go ahead.
Real quick, I was talking on the wrong side of the
Oh,
mic this whole
shit.
entire time.
Come on, Leo.
It's all good. It's all good. If I sounded weird, it
You
don't
know
matter.
why?
It don't matter. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, this year's gonna be good. I feel like we've both turned the corner as well, like physically, not just mentally.
Oh yeah, we
But
look
like
good, bro. We look good.
we pushing, bro.
We packing on size, and on top of that, we looking cut up,
Just wait.
man. And we did start and that's another thing. That's another project we into that we gotta put our energy to, man. Dynamic fitness. We put so much fucking time on at the gym. We might as well make content for it. Might as well make content for it. We have people asking us, you know what I'm saying? We met multiple cool ass people here at the gym that just ask us about us. And I think it's just because we vibe, bro. I want that back. And that's another thing too why I'm fucking so mad at myself for just being distracted as fuck lately. Because I haven't had that because we just fucking distracted. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's a paradigm shift, and regardless of what goes on, me and Isaac, we don't work out every day together, but we do try to work out every day, and that's what's about to change. Our energy, regardless if we're together or not, it's gonna stay the same. So that when we come together, that energy becomes stronger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? We putting that both eternal fucking flames into one fucking flame, and people gonna see that. People gonna feel that. People finna vibe with that, bro. I feel that 100%. We are magnets. You know why? Because we're attractive. What we want us. What we want us just as much as we want it. We just need to stop fucking stopping ourselves. We need to stop with the distractions. We need to stop overthinking and the inaction and just move and let it come. Because it's meant for us. It's been. From the moment that we adopted the thoughts in our head of who we are and what we will become. We already signed it. It's already us. Now we just have to trust it. Trust us to making it happen. Trust that every action we take every single day is coming in closer and closer because we're magnets.
What do
Alright,
you think
y'all.
we giving him an outro?
Might as well. I appreciate y'all for listening. I still don't give a fuck about what you think, but I do appreciate you. If you listen to all this 35-minute, podcast, I know for a fact that you're interested in growing, and whatever it is that you're going through, I've been there. We've been there. Keep your head up, think positive, and create your life how you want it to go. Because life is not happening to you, life is happening for you. Remember that. Life is not happening to you, life is happening for you. How you do anything is how you do everything.
No longer allow yourself to allow little things, little minor distractions hold you back anymore. No more excuses. Because the life you want to live is so possible for anybody. But there's a certain amount of repetitions in what you want to do, what you decide to do, that you need to take in order for you to get there. And without those reps, you're never going to learn what it takes to be the living embodiment of who you want to become. No more fucking settling, man. Stop letting that little shit that doesn't even matter. Because there's shit that matters and you have to take your time for that, bro. But like, things that don't really matter, that aren't helping us in any way for the goal or, for what we want to accomplish. Those things that don't matter, we have to learn how to cut those out. I have a lot of them myself, but I also heard somebody say as well, there's people that can sleep a lot, bro. They have enough sleep, they can fucking do whatever the fuck they want almost. It seems like they're never getting shit done. But it's not really about that. It's about what you do with the time you have when you're awake. It doesn't have to, your day doesn't have to be so fucking maximized. But if you meticulously go about your day, with the time you set aside for business, you set that aside, and then you could even do the rest of the shit that you normally do. But as long as you set that quality time aside, that is enough to get you to where you want to be. It just matters what you do with it.
Now, what are we gonna do with our time?
And we're also gonna double scoop our protein shakes and
For sure.
sometimes triple.
For sure. And another cup after that.
Yep. Extra scoop of creatine, you feel me? Another banana.